rapper Trouble, another Young Thug associate, Atlanta rapper, caught up in this weird looking situation. So of course it can go both ways. You know what I mean? Of course it looks spooky and stuff like that. The timing, you know what I mean? Some of the gematria from what I heard, I didn't really look at it or see it, adds up. But the thing about love and jealousy is that love and jealousy can turn anybody into a killer. That's the one thing that can turn anybody into a murderer. If nothing else, is love. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can never get too comfortable in those types of situations. So they're saying the boy ran up in there, shot him in the bed at this girl's house that he was messing with. But this is the thing about gematria too. Anybody who knows my last channel knows that I used to do a lot of gematria, a lot of the stuff with the numbers. I'm definitely not nowhere near the first. Of course, Zachary K. Hubbard is pretty much known as the person who brought gematria to YouTube, but at least in that type of way, you know what I mean? But when I started doing it, the one difference that I was different with most other gematria, I believe, have a form of divinity to them. Yeah, definitely the numbers, I'll say more likely than not, are orchestrated by the powers that be. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that. But I believe part of the numbers has a divinity to them. Part of the sequences, a part of the number patterns that come out with certain deaths and certain events, I believe it may be due to something bigger than just the elites or the people who, you know what I'm saying, run the world doing what they're doing, the shady things they do. I think it might be a little bit more to that. So maybe that's why, you know what I'm saying, sometimes numbers add up, but it might not be for the specific reason what we think it is. But with him, then you got the little key dude right afterwards, then you got Young Thug's baby mom before this stuff happened. There's definitely something at work. Definitely something at work. Whether it's divinity, whether it's orchestrated by the powers that be, it's definitely something. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely no way around that. But it could just be plain old down home, good home cooked love. Because love couldn't turn you to a goddamn killer. Like, I guarantee you it could. But hit the goddamn like button. Goddamn, teach you some shit about love. But the person who you thought would never, like I think I told this story before, my cousins, my uncle, by marriage, my dad's wife's brother, you know what I'm saying? Great dude, grew up knowing him my whole life pretty much. Great guy, skilled, all kind of skills, was able to do all kind of different jobs. You can fix your car, your house, your motherfucking lamp, your TV. Great dude. But one day, you know what I'm saying, it's probably about 15 years ago at this point, showed up and killed his baby mom right on site. Cause she was, you know what I'm saying, doing what she was doing. A dude that is not, you know what I'm saying, you was a great dude. I'm talking about an honorable, good guy. You know what I'm saying? Showed up at his baby mom's house, killed her right out there in front of whoever was out there. Not even because love will make you lose your mind like that. Love is one of the things that builds up desperation in your body. It makes you desperate. And when you're desperate, when people get desperate, that's when anything can happen. Desperation can be used as a good thing or it can lead to terrible things. Dana Carter didn't catch it from the beginning. Salute to you too, as always. Yeah, I'm just talking about the trouble dude in Atlanta, the rapper that got killed. They're saying it was over. A dude killed him over a girl. Called him in his girl's house, killed him. I was saying it could be that, or because there's also some gematria that adds up that looks like it. You know what I'm saying? Looks like it's about some other stuff orchestrated by the powers that be. And I was just saying that I believe that gematria is sometimes orchestrated is a divine code to it. I don't think all gematria is orchestrated by the powers that be, the Illuminati and stuff like that. I think actually a divine overseer of gematria. Sometimes we see the numbers, but we don't always know what it's for. So we'll always usually just account it to, you know what I'm saying, the powers that be in the Illuminati. But these jokers ain't really who's running the world for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? It look like they are, and what we live as we're the daily day stuff, but there's a divinity to everything. You know what I mean? There's a divinity to everything. Just like the powers that be, the people who run the world, keep minorities down, try to take your resources, leave you in a certain state of mind. So that leaves minorities with nothing else to do but what? But have sex and other stuff like that. So now by them doing stuff like that, because they think they're the power that be, can control certain things, the divine has said, look, well, since you're doing that, I'm going to make these jokers reproduce a million times faster than y'all. You know what I'm saying? So now y'all are the minority in this whole, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying like that. Certain stuff is divine and can't be, you know what I'm saying? Can't be messed with by anybody, the powers that be, or nobody like that. Dana Carter said they make the numbers work for them, but the power of them isn't negative by itself. Facts. Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't think that they are in supreme control of everything. They're supreme control for the most of the stuff that we got. You know what I'm saying? That we're imprisoned with. But as far as the whole entire thing, I mean, they could tell you all about a body. You know what I'm saying? They could tell you all the parts in the body, what part does this, what that, what organ does what. They can tell you everything except why it works. You know what I'm saying? They can break all the shit down, tell you every fact about everything there is to know, but what they can't tell you is why this shit is how it is and why it works. What is the missing item that you can't see that's invisible that makes something actually operate and work? You know what I mean? So that will always be a pocket of that somewhere within all creation and stuff like that, man. But either way, man, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because this young thug, and then he got Metro Boomin's mom allegedly was killed by her boyfriend, then he killed himself, allegedly, they're saying. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, that's in Atlanta too, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, man. But yeah, you just got to be careful, especially when it comes to stuff like people and all that type of stuff. Love can make anybody be capable of anything. There's nothing else that can make a person turn into a murderer if they weren't already than love. Even more than survival, or you know what I'm saying, you're more likely to see a joker crumble up and go down to a shelter because they can't feed themselves faster than you will see somebody crumble up when they're in the desperation of heartbreak. Heartbreak will drive a person to be a murderer faster than it will drive a hungry person to be a criminal. Trust what I'm telling you. So that's what they're rolling with. That's what they're saying the case is with the dude Trouble down there in Atlanta. So who knows, man? At the end of the day, it's all a goddamn show. It's all just visual entertainment for who's watching. But that's about it. Shout out to Dana Carter, anybody else that came through and hit that goddamn like button.